kept her away from everything she knows. I need to know she's safe. I need to know.
In other news, Weatherfield beekeepers got more bees.
I feel like a half-wrung chicken.
Well, you're not a spring one, that's for sure. Hey. You can't keep this up. You know you can't. Johnny, you look dreadful.
Talk about a charm offensive, but you forgot about the charm bit. Look, Susie's all right, see? Now I've got my meds, I feel a lot better. I'll manage.
The baby is fine. For now. Eva's not, that's for sure. I've just heard her on the radio. Johnny, she's out of her mind with worry.
Of course Eva's gonna turn on the waterworks. That's what them things are there for. They're just trying to make us feel guilty.
Yeah, well, she's succeeded. Listen to me. Any minute now, the police are going to come knocking on that door. Have you got a plan?
Get this one breakfast, then we'll get you changed. And then we'll take it from there, eh? Always, sweetheart. Mwah.
Maybe we should phone the police again.
Eva, it's only been half an hour.
It's been 24 hours.
Eva, are you sure you don't want any?
Oh, yeah, I don't want a cup of tea. A cup of tea is not going to cut it right now.
Thanks for having Oliver. Everything he needs is in there.
What about Susie? What about what Susie needs?
Well, I'm sure they'll find her soon.
Oh, well, that's okay then, isn't it? Stupid me for worrying.
I'll go.
I'm sorry, Steve.
No, look, I'm sorry. My mum always said if there's naught to say now. It's good fun.
Have you found her?
No, but we've had a sighting of Johnny in a chemist 6 or 7 miles away. He was buying nappies, dummies, formula milk.
He must have left her in the car then. You said that you had a sighting of Johnny, but...
When we checked the CCTV, we couldn't make out if there was a baby in the car or not.
Oh, so he's left her on her own, a newborn baby?
Eva, Johnny loves Susie too much to put her at risk, OK? That doesn't make sense, right?
Unless someone's helping him. I'm off. Craig, if you go out, just make sure you switch everything off, yeah?
Will you stop pecking his head? Anyone can make a mistake.
I'm not pecking his head. Well, you all right, mate?
Yeah.
Thought you were going out.
She's right not to trust me.
Anyone can leave the gas on.
Yeah, but I don't remember doing it.
Yeah, well, it's one incident. Don't blow it out of proportion.
I nearly blew him to Kingdom Come. All this is too much for me, and it's confusing me. Look, if I could just do things the way I wanted to.
You know, I've been thinking, and I've been thinking for a while.
Please don't dump us.
As if, no, about the police, you numpty, and you. Maybe Bethany was right. I believe in you, Craig. It's just, I care about you even more.
Look, I can do the job.
I know you can, in normal circumstances, but you're in a bad way, and I think that the stress from the police work, the dangers, it could push you over the edge.
How did your folks take us getting back together then?
They were non-committal, but they'll come round. I certainly didn't think I'd be sitting here this time yesterday.
Oh, me neither. If you pull another stunt like that, what's her name? Egg and Cress.
Cressida.
Whatever! You muck me about like that and...
Message received and understood.
Good. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame I'll have to kick your head in.
You don't have to labour the point.
I do, though. This is important to me. And not just because you bought us the Rovers. You have to do that.
It's our future. I think we can do amazing things with that place. Take it up market, bring a dash of much-needed sophistication to the...
Dead soldier, excuse us.
I hope my mum's not wrapped up in all this.
Me too, but let's just not jump to conclusions.
Well, where else could she be?
I admit she could have gone looking for him.
All night, and she's not answered her phone. She's flipping with him, all right.
Oh, whatever, Steve. Worse things happen at sea.
What does that even mean? She's run off with a kidnapper.
Well, he's not a kidnapper, is he? I mean, he's hardly going to be sending fingers through the post. And, to be fair, I'm not being funny, but I don't think either of them are going to be running anywhere at their age.
I'm going to tell her you said that.
I have got more important things to worry about. Hey, Steve, I have found us the most perfect wedding venue.
Billy Smart Circus.
And where did you and Psycho Pat get married? Chamber of Horrors?
Ladies, please, I don't need this.
It's a 13th century castle. The honeymoon suite has got battlements.
Oh, that sounds about right. Do they supply the weapons, or do you bring your own?
Anyway, they've had a cancellation, so we could get this for £10,000. But we've got to act quick, Steve, because there's only a narrow window.
She means an arrow slit.
Seriously, will you leave it out? Trying to plan my fairy tale wedding here.
Oh, well, you're halfway there to Beauty and the Beast.
What did he look like?
It's impossible to tell from the CCTV.
I've got it.
I should have known it would do something daft. I know what grief can drive you to.
Nobody could have foreseen this. Not even Johnny, I'm betting.
Johnny wouldn't have done this on purpose, would he? He wouldn't have planned it. It would have been impulse. Now it's got to bear the consequences.
Which is why your help is so important. We need to reach out to him in a way where he doesn't feel cornered.
Has anyone heard from him?
We wouldn't be sorry if we knew that.
Well, one of you has. Somebody is helping him, and it is somebody in this room.
Love, I know how upset you must be, but all any of us want is Johnny and that baby safely back home.
You might, Rita, but he is getting help, and I am not leaving until I find out who from.
We haven't established for certain that Mr. Connor had an accomplice.
Well, Mr. Connor has got MS, so he's not going to be coping on his own, is he?
Does he have his medication with him?
No. But
But what?
I gave a batch to Liz in case he made contact with her.
Liz MacDonald?
Yeah.
Well, has Liz heard from him?
I don't know. I haven't been able to get hold of her since last night.
Just gotta hang in there, Dad. Because the truth's coming out. And soon there's gonna be a lot of people very sorry for what they did to you.
Thank God. Can I have a word? Have you been? I've been worried sick.
Your husband's the one that you should be worried about. They're gonna send him back to them animals, and then this will happen again.
He brought this on himself. He doesn't deserve your loyalty. I've barely seen you. We need to stick together now, love. Just get on with our lives. I've lost so much. I don't want to lose you as well.
It's a little late for that. You've been brainwashed like the rest of them because you're weak. You're soft in the head.
Love, I sat in that courtroom and I listened
to lies. You let that evil bitch get into your mind like she's done with everybody else. Well, I know that my dad is innocent, and I'm gonna prove it.
I've changed her, fed her, winded her. What is it she wants?
You know very well what she wants, or who she wants.
It's a damn shame the feeling wasn't mutual.
Oh, come on. You can't pretend that Eva doesn't love her, or that that little girl is not missing her mum.
She just needs time to adjust. It's only been a day. She's got to get used to us.
Us?
You're right. I can't do this alone. I don't want this to be goodbye. Have you not wondered why I called you instead of Jenny?
Of course I have.
I've not forgotten that night we spent. I've tried to, for the sake of my marriage, but that's over. Me and Jenny are better off apart, for both our sakes. There's only one person I need. That's why I called. And I knew you'd come.
Yeah, but not because I think this is right.
No, because of how you feel. You want this as much as I do.
What I don't want is for us to raise a baby on the run. What kind of a life would that be for Susie?
And do you think that Eva could give her a better one? I can give her more opportunities than Eva ever could. I've got money, enough for us to disappear. To Spain, maybe. We could see out our days in the sun, watching our little girl grow up.
She's not our little girl.
I'm the nearest thing to a father that she'll ever know. And she couldn't want for a better mother than you. And what's the alternative, Liz? Watching the sand run out in a flat with Steve and Tracy? Marking time till there's none left? Or do you take a chance? One last shot at happiness? At love?
Right, honey, can we make this quick? So I've left that gin in charge of the shop.
That's me thinking you might be pleased to see us back.
Yeah, I'm pleased to see you back. But that woman, she eats more than she sells, right? Crisps, nuts, crackers, anything that crumbs. Be like Chesil Beach behind that counter.
This is important. Steve's about to make the biggest mistake of his life, and Lord knows there's been some competition, but remarrying Tracy? This is not hope triumphing over experience. This is flaming certifiable.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? He's a grown man.
Intervene.
Intervene? Intervene? I'm not intervening with Tracy.
With Steve. We sit him down like a grown-up, give him a bicky, and tell him he's off his head.
Yeah, but listen, Eileen, this is none of our business.
He's our friend, and I know what it's like to be married to someone who's unhinged.
Yeah, well, it is maybe, but we can't just go rushing into anything.
There's no time to waste. Tracy's already out there booking up Cheshire castles.
What for?
Wedding. Well, he's got to spend a fortune on castles. It should be to keep her out.
I've got to get back. I'm going to need a crunch in from here.
5 o'clock, the bistro brings Steve. We'll try and talk some sense into him before the drawbridge goes up.
I knew Johnny was in a bad way, but I never thought...
Should have guessed it. He was desperate.
What's Liz playing at?
Well, we don't know for sure that she's involved.
If there's anything I can do, anything at all, talk to the police.
We'll manage, thanks.
Thank you. Hello? Yes, speaking. Have you found her? Is she okay? Yeah. Yes, we'll come straight down. Thank you. Thank you.
They found her.
Yeah, they've had a tip-off.
And it's definitely Susie.
Yes, they think so. Well, go.
I wouldn't ask you to do this if I didn't love you. But I think we're good.
You sure you've got everything?
Packed my meds, got the money. Everything else we can replace.
Where are we going to stay tonight?
I don't know yet, but we need to get out of here. The longer we stay in one place, the more chance there is of... It's the police. Come on, we've got to get out of here now. No.
I'm so sorry.
How could you?
I did it because I care. This is the only way out. And it's best for you. And it's best for Susie.
How'd you figure that?
Oh, come on. If you hand yourself in, they'll go easier. After what happened with Aidan, they'll understand.
Well, it's more than I do.
What are you doing?
What choice have I?
Oh, come on, we can face this together.
Shouldn't you be in Ibiza?
I'm flying out Monday. Back home again on Thursday.
Can't believe you're flying out to Ibiza to do 2 days of work.
Nothing better to do.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So come with me. The promoter's paying for my flight in the +1.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, totally. And, you know, you'll get a front row seat to the best show in town, so...
Sorry I'm late.
I'll leave you guys to it.
You owe me a cup of tea.
I've had stuff to do.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired. Been having trouble sleeping.
Kate told me about what happened last week.
What?
Look, she's just worried about you. But you can't let it knock your confidence. You have to just focus on your assessment.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I reckon I might knock the whole police thing on the head.
What?
It won't do me any good. You were right.
No, I wasn't. And when I saw how much you cared and how much it meant to you, I knew that. The police need someone like you.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't need the police. You know, I've been having problems.
Yeah, and you're dealing with those. Is that why you were late?
Look, I just know that joining the police will make it worse. The stress, it'll be too much, and I'm not cut out for it.
No, that's rubbish. And anybody who knows you would say the same thing.
No. Even Kayla thinks it might be a bad idea now.
Right, well, she's changed her tune.
Yeah, because she's worried about me, and I don't know what I'd do without her. Look, I'm not safe on my own. I don't trust myself anymore.
Right, yeah, no, it's fine. It's nothing that we can't sort, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Susie, thank God. Is she all right?
She seems fine, but I should definitely get her checked over by a doctor.
Oh, Mummy's never going to let you out of my sight now.
Is Johnny in custody?
The DC will fill you in once she's finished with Mrs. MacDonald.
I knew she had something to do with this. I am going to kill you.
Actually, she's the one who contacted us.
So it was Mr. Connor's idea to contact us?
I thought it was a good idea and he agreed.
Why did you make the call?
He wanted to spend time with Susie. He was embarrassed. He knew he'd made a fool of himself.
None of which explains why he decided to flee.
Well, I suppose it were last-minute panic.
I don't doubt. He's in very serious trouble.
He genuinely regrets what he did. He didn't plan any of this.
Does he have his medication?
No, it's in a bag.
See? Well, he won't get far then. We'll make sure of that.
Why would he run off like that? He must have known he was only going to make things worse for himself.
Maybe it all just suddenly seemed real. The hurt he caused, the consequences, the shame.
At least Susie's safe and well. I just hope Johnny is.
Well, how can he be without his medication?
And Liz was sure he didn't take them with him.
Well, so the police said.
How do you know that he'd call her?
They're good mates. You know, all I cared about was getting his meds to him. I wasn't about to let my pride get in the way.
Look, he probably just wanted to leave you out of it like he did with me and Kate. He didn't want to implicate the people he loves. I mean, that's understandable, isn't it?
Totally, yeah.
Right now, I couldn't care less. All that matters is getting your father back here safe and sound, and everything else can keep.
Nearly giving up hope.
I'd drop Holly back and then me mum called from the cop shop.
Is she all right?
She's an idiot, but she's safe. And she's not bothered. What do you want anyway?
We just want to talk to you, so sit down.
Got you some nibbles?
I don't want... Are they chipolatas?
Warm chipolatas.
With a honey and mustard dip. Oh, well, I reckon I could spare 5 minutes.
We need to talk to you about you and Tracy.
Not up for discussion. You really think I'm going to jolt the mother of my child for a tray of chipolatas?
Yeah, no, honey and mustard dip.
She's not the woman for you.
She's not the one for anyone. And you have to admit you've been having your doubts.
And you do right, too. Because you're not going to need a buttonhole when you walk down the aisle. You're going to need a fag and a blindfold.
No. I want to be with Tracy, end of.
Oh, all right, mate. Hey, have you seen Steve?
Was he in bother?
For once, no.
You managed to book your castle yet?
How do you know about that?
Yeah, Dev and Eileen talking. Steve's probably at the bistro with them now.
Why?
They're meeting him. They reckon your castle's a waste of money.
Well, what's it got to do with... Right.
Hi. Tim said they were picking you up.
Any news?
They found his car abandoned. What happened?
He ran off before I could stop.
Last night. Why didn't you call me?
If I could have, I would have. Just all happened so fast. He phoned me, then I went to him, gave him the medication like you wanted. Then he slept in the chair.
You didn't have to stay.
He were in a state. I tried to talk some sense into him, but it wasn't any good. Then, when I did get a chance to make a call, it had to be to the police.
What I don't understand is why he rang you in the first place.
'Cause he wanted to protect you. With your history, he couldn't risk you being caught up in it all.
And is that all there is to it, or is there something going on between you two? Hello? Yeah, this is Jenny Connor. Is he all right? Was he hurt? All right, I'm on my way now. They found him by the canal. He was unconscious and they've rushed him into hospital.
We're back in Coronation Street tonight at the later time of 9:30.